Hello guys and welcome to another video here on the Mad Chili channel. Today we're trying out something new. This is the Carburator Cup. This is a rookie series. It's one of the fun series on iRacing, so it's open to anybody, like the Pickup Cup or the Dallara Dash. This one is within the NASCAR Cup cars, and I have recently purchased the NASCAR Toyota Camry Cup car for the Daytona 500, which at time of recording is in about 12 days, at least the one I'm planning on doing. So that'll be really good. It's been it's going to be a bit of a busy day for me, in about 12 days. We're going to have the GT Endurance Series at Montreal from 7 a.m. to 8:30, and then I'm going to have the Daytona 500 at 10 a.m. So it's going to be a little bit busy. I don't think I'm going to live stream the Daytona 500, although I am going to probably live stream the Endurance Series from Montreal. But you know, pretty much normal. So it's really fun this. The reason I've been doing is I've been quite a few of these races this week, although being an unranked series with no safety rating or iRating, there is quite a bit of chaos. So, I'm not qualifying to see if that makes any difference. I've not qualified for quite a few of these, and still ended in absolute chaos. Also, it doesn't help that this is Legacy Daytona, the one that they're at this week. It doesn't say Legacy Daytona up there, but it is Legacy Daytona because you can tell by it's a lot more bumpy is the key thing. I tried doing an AI race around actual Daytona, and I was shocked. After this, I was like, wow, this is so easy compared to Legacy Daytona. On Legacy Daytona, it's so bumpy. The car tends to jump around a little bit, so we'll see. It's quite a small server, this one, actually. We've got 10, and then 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, 19. It can get as much as about 22, 23 in this series. It's actually a very popular series for something like this. It's not usually this popular. No, not... I meant as in unranked series aren't usually this popular on iRacing. But this series does tend to attract quite a lot of people. But anyway, go ahead and pause this, and I'll see you guys on the grid. Here we are then, guys. Time to spawn in on the grid. I just need to adjust my field of view back to what I like it in this car. By the way, if anyone wonders what the paint scheme is we're running, I'm currently using the number 19 car. Joe Gibbs Racing, I believe it was Martin Truex Jr. that drove this last season, although my knowledge on NASCAR might be quite old, because I haven't watched it for a good 2 years at least, so maybe it was the year before. I'm pretty sure he drove it at some point though. Anyway, starting P16 of 19. That doesn't ensure that we'll be out of chaos. There's definitely going to be chaos, 110%. But anyway, it's a really fun series. I really enjoy doing it. It's nice to have some fun series now. I might not complete this race, and we'll see. A lot of these don't tend to get completed. We do have a fast repair though, so that is nice. But honestly, I would just like to get through one of these races without chaos. Now, by the way, I am using the default iRacing spotter today, not crew chief. I like testing it out every now and then. On the ovals, like these super speedways, the iRacing default spotter, I'd say it's actually better than crew chief. Crew chief has actually got an option to tick things like 3 wide and whatever, but according to the options menu that crew chief has, it's a little bit buggy. So I've been using this. So away we go.
1 lap to green. Line up on the outside. Closed. Pit road is closed. Catch start 4. Car.
Now this thing is a bit crazy. It's very loud. And yeah. Now we've won second gear on the start, I think. But we're getting second gear. We're using third gear while everybody lines up.
Catch start 4. Car.
Okay, slowing right down now to join this kind of train of cars. we go. Seems like we're using a bit of a gap, leaving a bit of a gap. I'm not really sure if that's a good idea. This is, I mean, this race is kind of rely on drafting, so as much as he tries to avoid crashes, it is still a good idea to try and stay in a pack of some
ready,
kind.
going green.
I guess it doesn't really matter if we can try and... Because that is one thing though, if there is a big wreck, which there will be, unlike other races where it's maybe there'll be a wreck, maybe there won't, this is basically certain. We're almost 100% certain that there will be a wreck.
Green.
Okay, people aren't getting going until a bit, there we go, they got going. Up to third gear as we start. I'm going to back off because some people have got a bit of a slow lap, a bit of a slow start. Going to get down to the inside.
Car outside. Stay low.
Right, I'm going to stay there. So,
Still there, hold your line.
if you guys can't really hear me, I apologise. I know this car is extremely loud compared to some other things that I drive on iRacing.
Stay low. There was a car on the high side.
Right, weirdly, this does seem to have been quite a calm start in our group. We're all quite nice on the inside. But up in that main pack, there is going to be a crash after about 3 laps, at maximum. By the looks of it, there's going to be a crash almost now. I don't know how wide they're going, but quite a bit. Oh, someone's gone, someone's gone.
Car outside, car inside, clear, go
Okay,
high.
thank you to whoever that was who didn't brake. They saw a car slowing down and they just didn't brake, so there we go. That's appreciated when people do that, but there we go. Some people can't drive, I suppose. Right, how much damage have we got? That's the question. Well, they only just tapped us, so it wasn't that bad.
Inside. Stay high, there's a car on the low side, clear.
Right, how bad is our damage? Can
Clear up
we
top.
work with this person? No, it does not look like it. So I think we might have to pit for damage. No? Actually, I think we're okay. We're still able to do 185. And it looks like we're able to try and draft with this person up here now. We look to be getting into the maybe 8,000. If we can get to 8,000 RPM, that'd be nice. I think we're pretty good actually. I don't know how bad the damage is, but it seems to be fairly alright. So we're just gonna... Oh, there's been a wreck up ahead, I think. Yeah, we've got a car off to the side.
Car inside. Still inside.
So there's some more people off there.
Clear inside. The next car's the leader.
Oh, someone else is off there as well. There we go. So lots of cars off to the side there. But our damage doesn't seem to be that bad. Maybe it's not quite as good as it was initially, but definitely okay to
You're in the top 10.
continue.
Good job.
And because of all the chaos, we're up to P6, so that's nice. So this is probably one of my best Carburator Cup races yet. In terms of avoiding most of the carnage. Obviously, a bit of a shame that someone had to hit me. If that hadn't happened, I think we would have been in even better shape, but never mind. And we're catching P3 here as well, because they are without a draft. Yeah, we're able to stay in this group pretty well, so I like that.
Keep digging. Car inside. Still there. Clear
There you go, there's
inside.
those people coming out the pits now. They might be quicker than us because we've got damage. However, they're a lap down, so it doesn't really matter so much. Right, we're catching up to P3, but P1 and 2 are in a group together, so I don't think we're going to get them. Right, see if we can do something here while we're catching P3. If we can try and maybe work with P3 to try and gain a few spots here, I don't know what their plan is. Okay, it seems as if their plan is just to go to the back of our little group. That's fair enough.
Still there. Outside is clear. In to go. This time up. You're in fifth.
The car did a little jump there, and we did a 46.8, so we're probably down about 2/10 a lap, 3/10 a lap on speed, so really not too bad, which is key. And obviously, considering in the draft, it really doesn't make that much difference.
Inside.
Whoa.
Clear.
There you go. I was close with that person there. Their car just did a little jump, so I had to avoid them quite quickly. We are actually catching the two leaders. I've noticed the gap was 6.5 seconds. It's now only 5, so that's good.
Car outside.
What is that guy doing? Being on the apron.
Outside is clear. Inside.
There we go. So that guy went on the apron. I have no idea why, but he almost spun out, so that's okay for him. He's all right now. We can join up here with P3 and try and push to get that top pack.
Car outside.
This guy is now getting a run wells.
Stay low. There is a car on the high
Although he's
side.
probably not enough to slot
Outside is clear.
in this gap, so I don't know if he's planning to go in front of us. Maybe that's what it looks like.
Car outside. Still there. Keep low.
Very close here, this. I think I'm still about P5. We are slowly catching the two leaders, but really slowly.
Keep low.
So I don't think we'll get them by the end.
Stay low.
We've also got to watch our oil temperature, so just dip left or dip right if
Still
it
there.
starts getting a bit too high. There's the two leaders up there. For some reason they are not drafting with each other.
Clear.
Instead they're going side by side, which doesn't seem like a very good idea. That's why we gained an entire second on this lap, so if that keeps up, we might have a chance of getting in that lead battle. That last lap was a
You're
pretty
in
good
fourth
one for us
position.
as well.
Good job. Settle in and
Yeah,
get a
I don't know why those two are going side by side. If they were working together, we wouldn't be catching them. But because they're not working together, we are catching them. But there you go, I guess. There's still 6 laps left, so anything can happen. We've caught up another 1.5 seconds on this lap. We've caught up a lot. Soon we're going to be in draft range of them. And that'll be good.
outside. Still there.
Yeah, I don't know why that guy's going to the outside. Okay, the leaders have actually started working together now, so maybe they've worked out that we're catching them. So that's a bit of a shame. It might make it a bit more difficult for us to catch them if they are now working together.
The car outside. Keep low.
Weirdly, maybe he's picking up the draft, the car ahead to the
Still there,
leaders.
hold your line.
I'm now struggling to
Clear
keep
high.
with him. So I don't know what's going on there.
The car outside. Clear outside.
I am actually struggling to keep this spot, so hopefully this guy behind can give us a little push. It's probably because of the damage we've got this.
You've got 5 laps to go.
Also, I have got a little bit of damage, so it makes sense.
Still there, hold your line.
Yeah, the leaders have started
Clear
working
up top.
together, so we're not catching them anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, that might give me a little bit of a shove, that's nice. That's what we need to try and catch back up to this guy. Hopefully we'll get a little push from this guy behind. We're not catching the leaders anymore, so that's a bit annoying. They have actually reeled back in P3, so that's good, I guess. This is where you start to realise Daytona's quite a bumpy track.
Car inside. Clear inside. Car car inside. Still
Oh, I thought that
inside.
guy would push us then, and he just didn't.
Clear.
That's annoying. I thought he was going to push us, but he just didn't. Which is really annoying. That's lost us a position. Never mind. Oh well. I was really hoping he'd work with us then, but he just didn't. So there you go. Oh, blink out. That was nice.
Outside.
Yeah, the 88 car is trying to make a move on us with absolutely no help. I don't really know why he's doing that.
Keep low.
But oh well. He's not going to pass us anyway. He's got no one to help him. Whoa. The 8 car ahead then had a bit of a jump on the curve. Oh, what's happened to him there? What's happened there? He just went... He must have got loose coming up that corner. It's happened to me before.
Clear inside.
There we go.
Back in fourth position.
And we are now catching the leaders again. A little teeny bit. So maybe they're stopping working together and maybe they've started fighting again. That would be nice for us. I wouldn't mind getting a podium here, that would be nice. Although I don't think that's going to happen somehow. Because we're coming on to the last lap now. This guy's starting to really push us a little bit now. Probably a little bit more than he should be.
Car outside.
He's actually got a run now. This isn't the last lap yet. We're going on to the last lap now.
Car on the high side.
It looks like P3 is gone, so we're in a bit of a battle of our own here.
Stay low. There was a car on the high side. Clear outside if you want to.
Oh, I thought they were going to crash then. I thought we were going to crash. Right, I don't think I can catch P3, so I think they're kind of stuck here in this position now. Those two behind aren't really doing anything with each other. Oh, there you go. They've got to run now. They've got to run.
Outside.
The 88 car is going to go for it, obviously.
Stay low. There was a
And
car
he's going to try and pass me. And he might do it, you know. He actually might do it. But he's on the outside. No, he's got to run. I'm going to try and draft. No, there you go. Down to P5. That is it. P5 is where we'll finish at the end then. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Ticket flag.
And I can finally stop hearing the absolute loudness of that NASCAR Cup car. There we go. All done. Hope everyone enjoyed that video. I think it was pretty good. There we go, and stop. Pretty good, really, considering we had damage. And it wasn't a ton of damage, but it was enough that I could see it from the inside of the car. So, pretty decent, really. No need to wait for the results to come through, because obviously it was an unranked race, so the results were our iRating stayed the same, and our safety rating stayed the same. You can see 46.7, so I was a good 2-3 tenths off the pace with that damage. But not too bad, only 4 incident points, it doesn't really matter. It's surprising how many A-class people this series attracts, actually, considering it's just, you know, an unranked kind of fun series. It's pretty good, really. I do really like it. It's, you know, it's good practice. I think it's probably because of the Daytona 500, it's probably why it's a bit more popular this week. It does offer quite good practice, even though it's not quite with the same version of Daytona. It's better than nothing. It also teaches you how to get better at super speedway racing, so kind of explained. But yeah, really fun, really. So I hope everyone enjoyed that one. Hope to see you in the next one, and bye-bye!